Welcome to Spiritual Courts. If this is your first time coming across this platform, my best recommendation is one, listen to your higher self. Bring your best discernment. Decide what you need to decide and hold yourself accountable to whatever decision you decide to make based on the information that you get. Maybe you need additional truth and clarity, in addition to what it is that your intuition and your discernment is telling you. Maybe that's why you manifested this reading. Hold yourself accountable. Just remember, the universe is reading real energy, Ace of Swords energy, heart chakra in alignment with the third eye, seeing the truth, knowing the truth, speaking the truth as the scales get balanced. So my recommendation and my spiritual disclaimer to you, one, pray, meditate, take this information and decide what you need to do with it. Maybe you will inevitably decide to leave this information on the table, and that's okay. Maybe you will decide to leave this information for somebody else to take or resonate with, process, and maybe even digest as it relates to their situation. Maybe you're here for educational purposes. Maybe you're here for spiritual reasons. Maybe you're here just for shits and giggles. Maybe you heard about spiritual court. Maybe you just decided, oh, let me find out what's going on. Maybe you did not. Maybe it came up on your timeline. Whatever the case, just know that everything is in divine timing. All these readings are timeless. When you find it is when you're supposed to. And when it finds you, I promise you, this reading will be right on time. Listen, you're returning back to the channel. You already know what it is. We're channeling high frequencies, y'all. You are my beautiful, amazing, high vibrational, loving, caring, radiant, soul tribe family. I love you from here to the ethers and even beyond that to the galaxies and all the moons above all the other moons and suns. You are my soul tribe family. And for that, I am eternally, ethereally, intentionally, deliberately grateful for you. I love you. Listen, I've already prayed and meditated. Can you tell? I went outside and got me some sun and got grounded this morning. It's 11 exactly on the clock. I've been trying to start this reading since about 10:55. But you know, sometimes you got to get in the flow. Okay? We need things to flow. So the fire is here. Aries energy is coming out the gate. Emperor energy, Aries rules the head. So everybody is having to submit to the fire energy. What exactly does that mean? You know, fire can be used for multiple things. To keep you warm, to burn some shit up, to burn a bridge that you no longer want to cross ever. Or it can be used to refine you through the fire, push you to the limit, right? Type of energy. So come on in. Let's just see what's going on. Beautiful divine angels, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Ariel. I thank you for being here. Shout out to the Most High God. I call upon my highest version of myself, the one that is co-creating in the ethers, the one that knows the way, co-creating with source of all things. So say I. We've all been sworn into spiritual court. Congratulations. If you made it this far, it's 11:01 on the clock. I just heard the Holy Trinity is at hand. Okay, what's going on? So help is in the reverse. Okay, I don't know. Sagittarius came out. CPS, Child Protective Services, help is in the reverse. Ooh, interesting. Child Protective Services. Somebody could have been reporting you to Child Protective Services, some type of investigation, but help is in the reverse. Sagittarius energy. You could be a Sagittarius. They could be a Sagittarius. Maybe you're just in your Sagittarius energy. Maybe you're the Archer. Pennsylvania could be significant. Georgia could be significant. Arkansas. I'm always looking at these license plates. You see the license plates there? Shout out to the people that read the cards backwards. See those license plates? Pennsylvania, Georgia. Is that Alaska? Why would that be there? I don't know what that is. I don't know what state that is. Big Pennsylvania energy. Okay, and Iowa. Florida. So something's really significant, okay? A Sagittarius could be significant to this story. You don't have to be a Sagittarius to listen to the story, but something is here. What is this? Help in the reverse. Somebody was calling on a parent. CPS. Help is in the reverse though. So something didn't go as planned, or somebody's trying to get help and they can't get help. What is this about, Holy Spirit? Please close any doors of illusions. You got the Emperor and the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck, Aries energy. So fire, justice, balance, leadership, the star energy. What is going on? CPS, Child Protective Services, help. Sagittarius energy. What's going on, Holy Spirit? Show us what it is that we need to see when it comes to this situation. I call upon the apostolic prophetic realms to release the truth. Please keep my heart chakra in alignment so that I do not influence this reading in a way that I would want it to sway one way or the other. Please allow me to be fair here in spiritual court. Somebody's in regret. Four of Cups. Okay. Please allow me to stand here in spiritual court to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me, Most High God. So say I. I have officially been held accountable here in spiritual court. This is the truth as we see it. Child Protective Services, help. Sagittarius energy, the Magician. So somebody was trying to make something happen. The Magician is about manifestation. Somebody wanted to manifest a CPS situation. Clarify CPS, Child Protective Services. Three of Swords. Okay, so we got Gemini energy, retrograde energy. The Three of Swords is Libran energy. Somebody wanted somebody separated possibly from their children. Yeah, Spirit is saying yes. Clarify. They wanted you to be without your children. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands energy. This could be the Sagittarius energy. What's the Sagittarius energy here? Who's the Sagittarius? The Empress in the reverse. Ooh, reckless mother figure. Controlling mother figure. Sagittarius energy could be the child, could be a teenager or a young person or something like that. You got Empress in the reverse. Child Protective Services. Who's this Empress in the reverse? Ooh, a dark high priestess. So you got a dark witch out here, or somebody that was trying to do some type of magic to make you lose your children, or say that you were incapable, incompetent, negligent. This is what I just heard. I just heard a non-negotiable situation. Look, High Priestess in the reverse. This person didn't follow their intuition. The Empress in the reverse. Show me the Sagittarius energy. Yeah, somebody's sneaky and deceptive. Somebody could have been calling silently behind your back. Child Protective Services. So you got a sneaky ass Sagittarius, karmic Sagittarius here. Who's this Knight of Wands energy? Yeah, Two of Wands. Somebody that's at a distance from you. Somebody very preoccupied with your life. You as a mother. Somebody wanted to paint you out to be a bad mother, or this is a negligent mother figure attempting to sabotage your relationship with your child or your children. Clarify help in the reverse. What happened here? Something didn't go as planned. This was a bad idea with the Ace of Wands in the reverse. So somebody thought that they were going to shake up your foundation, separate you from your children. Whatever this is, somebody is really looking crazy out here in these spiritual streets. Somebody could also be some type of dark worker or practicing the dark arts, manipulating energy, shape-shifting energy, placing false reports. Clarify placing false reports. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. Only to have this information be overlooked. The Ace of Wands in the reverse and the Five of Pentacles. So somebody's wasting their time. Yeah, somebody's spending a lot of time trying to separate you from a child. Clarify CPS. This didn't work out. Somebody thought CPS was going to help them. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like a bad deal, a bad offer, a bad report, a bad investment. Somebody put in time to do this. Who's the Empress in the reverse and the High Priestess in the reverse? I don't know, but they're feeling real crazy. Somebody that's obsessive, somebody that's impulsive, somebody that does things without thinking. They move too fast. Anxiety, I just heard. But help. Empress in the reverse, High Priestess in the reverse. Yeah, this person is reckless. Who the hell is this? It's a sneaky Sagittarius at a distance. This could be a mother figure. Clarify the Empress in the reverse, High Priestess in the reverse, Nine of Swords. Who is this? Justice. Yeah, somebody could have some type of connection in the justice system. Libran energy. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody could have connections in CPS, or they know somebody, or they know somebody in the justice system. So you got justice here. Somebody was trying to get you into some type of legal situation and it backfired. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Something's getting overlooked by CPS. Clarify, Five of Pentacles. Yeah, this is getting overlooked. Jail time. It's 11:08, now 11:09 on the clock. Somebody wanted somebody incarcerated to feel trapped, to feel hopeless, but it backfired. Help is in the reverse. Clarify help in the reverse, justice. Yeah, somebody's finding you to be innocent. A loving parent, a loving father, a loving mother. Take this as it resonates. Clarify. Now they need help. Why do they need help, Spirit? What happened? Because they found out that something was a lie involving children. Six of Cups. This person could have been doing this for quite some time. Six of Cups is like nostalgia, remembering what you've done. I just heard suffering the consequences of one's actions. Cause and effect. Somebody wanted a specific outcome for you, your family, your situation, you and your children. Three of Swords is like a breakup spell between a parent and their child, a mother and their child, a father, a family. Clarify the Three of Swords. Yeah, Three of Wands. These are people that you left behind. What is this? These are people that you left behind. Three of Wands is about forward movement. Aries energy. Clarify. Now they can't get any help and they're losing it. King of Swords in the reverse. Somebody was malicious, nasty, silently calling, possibly a hotline on you, making false reports, insisting that there be some form of an investigation, something about a child's welfare. Clarify the child. Yeah, look, somebody's heavily in regret. Five of Cups. Clarify this child. Because the truth has been exposed. Clarify the Five of Cups. Six of Pentacles. 11:11 on the clock. What's the Six of Pentacles? This is a loving parent. It's a caring, loving parent. Look at this. You give to your children. You're a good parent. You're a good mother, good father. Six of Pentacles is equal give and take for a child. Loving home, stable. And somebody wanted to get in your business or just kind of ruffle your feathers. But the truth is out. And somebody's depressed about it. It's 11:11 on the clock. What the hell? Clarify. Yeah, Knight of Cups. Something about a young adult, a child. Okay, clarify. Eight of Cups. Somebody wanted a child to walk away from you. What's the Empress in the reverse? Empress in the reverse and High Priestess in the reverse is a manipulator. Somebody that knows how to finagle situations. Somebody that's, constantly thinking of ways to get around certain things. They don't like to follow the rules. They're manipulative. They're ungrounded. They're unstable. They're constantly deciding to do stuff. And then later they sit back in the Nine of Swords when it doesn't work, when it doesn't happen. The High Priestess in the reverse, somebody's intuition was blocked on this whole situation. Somebody's caring, loving, and kind. You got divine intervention here. So something could have never have gone in a way that somebody had anticipated or what they saw. dark energy here focused on a loving mother, father, child. If you're a single parent, whatever this is, somebody's jealous of your parenting abilities, the love that you have for your children, the way you give to your children. My right ear is ringing confirmation. Clarify, my right ear is ringing. The Most High said, I don't think so. The Most High took these burdens and rerouted them to the sender. This is a return to sender energy. 10 of Wands. So somebody did this to weigh you down, to stress you out. Yeah. They just wanted burdens on you, on your household, on your children, and it got backfired with the Ace of Cups and the 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands in the reverse. So now somebody's sitting up looking crazy. Why are they in the 9 of Swords, Justice, and the 8 of Swords? What happened? They feel like trapped. They're acting as if they're the victim. How? For attacking you? Knight of Swords energy. Air energy. It's a lot of air energy here. We got Gemini. We got Libran energy. Big Libran energy. Big Gemini energy. Okay? So somebody was playing mind games. Somebody was getting into character. Somebody was a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Seemingly coming off as if they're caring about children, placing a lot of reports, so much so that these reports are now being overlooked. So the system could see this person as unstable. You know, it's like getting some type of CPS report. And although these are mandated reporters for the state, for the city, okay, I can see that somebody's leaving these reports out in the cold with the 5 of Pentacles. They're like, oh, it's what's her name again? It's what's his name again? Calling about the, you know, it's like this person's been marked by the system with the 8 of Swords and the 9 of Swords and Justice. They've been marked. So when these reports come in from this person, they're like, oh, it's this person again. They're like, yeah, I know we're supposed to follow up on every report, but they kind of see this person as like, I just heard 5150, which is deemed to be psychologically debilitated or psychotic. Okay. Clarify psychotic. What is this person doing? They calling on everybody. Yeah, it's the King of Wands in the reverse. So you got a Sagittarius out here looking reckless as shit. Possibly collaborating with the reckless ass air sign. They're both looking crazy. Clarify the Sagittarius in the reverse. What's the deal? Because you're moving on. So this is about rejection. This King of Wands in the reverse could be a feminine, okay, or masculine. Take what resonates and leave the rest. That is my recommendation. But something about you being in alignment, destiny, good karma, no karmic debt, being happy with your children, moving forward. Whatever this is, it has somebody feeling rejected. So they decided, I'm going to teach you, and they're making some type of false reports. You got death and endings here. Look at this. You ended some type of cycle with somebody, and because you did, somebody wanted you to suffer. Somebody wanted you burdened down with some type of false report and for you to lose your children. But with the 10 of Wands in the reverse, it got rerouted back to the sender. This is over. What is this? 8 of Cups. Somebody has to let something go. You got the Ace of Cups, divine intervention. They have to put this to rest. I can't make this up. Clarify CPS, child. Yeah, look. You got the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse with CPS. Somebody could know somebody in the department. Somebody could have paid somebody. Somebody could have made a bad investment. How far would somebody go who's feeling rejected by you? Pretty far is what I just heard. This person wanted to see you not stand in your power. They wanted to overpower you. Strength energy, Leo energy. With the 2 of Wands and the 3 of Wands, I feel like you have like a new beginning, and it really has somebody behind the scenes losing their shit. I feel like if you knew what this person did behind the scenes, you'd be floored. Whatever this is, it never even made it to you. It never made it to your household. It never made it to your children. You got divine intervention. This shit was deaded before it even started. And now somebody's looking crazy. Ooh, child. Help. Now somebody's looking for help. Help to do what? There could have also been some type of spell work here. Clarify help. They're looking for some type of help. This could be mental help, psychological help. 4 of Cups, a missed opportunity. This person feels rejected. They feel left out in the cold because you have some type of new beginning and you're moving on. You could have 1 or 2 children, whatever this is, or whatever this is. Somebody's pissed off because you're happy. Who's this Empress in the reverse, though? Is this the Sagittarius? No, it's a Gemini out here. Possibly a Taurus energy. Karmic, the Fool. 9 of Wands in the reverse. Somebody that doesn't have any protection. Somebody can't say what you're doing and what you're not doing. Something can no longer be hidden behind like a boatload of lies and illusions. Clarify what happened with this Empress in the reverse. High Priestess in the reverse. Show us the Empress in the reverse. What's going on? This person wanted to paint you out to be a bad mother. Look, I can't make it up. 10 of Swords in the reverse. Big Gemini energy. It's 11:19 on the clock. Somebody wanted endings. Somebody wanted your new beginning to end. So let's just say you went through something, right? You decided you're going to take your children, your child, whatever this is, and you're moving on. And you did. 3 of Wands and the 2 of Wands, okay? You got the Ace of Cups, divine intervention. You went through some form of an awakening. You've changed. And so you decided to change some type of atmosphere. And somebody really got pissed off about that. Somebody is like jealous of your relationship with your child, your children. Maybe you give to your children. Maybe you make sure that they have a good life, but you don't overindulge them. But love is what you give them. And somebody just didn't like it. So somebody could have said that you were a bad mother, a bad father, bad parents, whatever this is. Behind the scenes, I see somebody placing multiple calls and or making a whole bunch of reports. And behind the scenes, they were doing some form of magic, which is why I believe they're in the situation. They need help. They feel helpless. In the 9 of Swords, justice is being served. They could have even told this person that what you're doing is illegal. Don't call here again. You've called too many times type energy. They could be threatening this person with some type of legal ramifications and or, I don't know, by way of whatever they're doing. Feel like somebody's ass abused the system. Somebody thought they could call 1,000 times. I feel like this person could possibly be using aliases. Okay? I feel like they were so determined to get CPS on your ass in your business that it really raised a red flag to their mental health. Somebody's psychotic. And they said you were Empress in the reverse. 10 of Swords in the reverse. Somebody did something over and over and over again. I just saw the Tower. Okay. This person is in competition with you. Your new beginning. If you share a child with this person. Okay. Unfortunately, they were calling CPS on you. If you knew this person, moved away from this person wanted your new beginning to be like an ending. For you not to be able to have a happy ending. 3 of Cups. It's a fake ass person. This is somebody that you celebrated with. Somebody that you hee and ha-ha'd with. Somebody that you broke bread with. And somebody didn't want you to be happy. Ooh, that's so unfortunate. There could be 2 people here involved. A Sagittarius, karmic Sagittarius, possibly. King of Wands in the reverse. And an Empress in the reverse. This could be their mother. Who is this person? Who are these people? Clarify the Sagittarius and the Empress in the reverse. Who are they? Somebody that you moved away from. 6 of Swords. So these people are feeling rejected. It's like 11:22 on the clock. Somebody's mad because they feel like you moved away. They want to heal something with you, so they feel rejected. So they're saying, I'm going to make you pay. You don't want to be with us in your new beginning. Whatever your reasons were for moving away from these people, good for you. If these are family members, child's father, child's mother, good for you. I feel like you made the best decision for yourself. You don't need me to tell you that. But I feel like this is just clarification and confirmation. You sailed to calmer waters, so this is why they're mad? Somebody wanted to affect your new beginning. Show me this Sagittarius in this. Yeah, look, and your child. Page of Wands is like getting some type of information on a child. Trying to find out things about the child. Trying to find out where the child is going to school. Somebody went above and beyond to collect some form of information so that whatever they were reporting on you would appear to be real. Out of fear, false evidence appearing to be real, somebody was afraid that you weren't coming back, that you would not include them. Who's this Empress in your new beginning? Who's this Empress in the reverse? A King of Swords. Now remember, this King of Swords came up in the reverse initially. Who's this High Priestess, Empress in the reverse? Who are they? Queen of Cups. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Who's this Queen of Cups and the King of Swords? Six of Pentacles. Somebody that wanted equal give and take. They wanted to heal something with you. They're coming off very intelligent. They're coming off very well spoken. They're coming off very believable, which is very dangerous if they're in the Nine of Swords. Somebody could be a Gemini, Cancerian. Show me who this person really is. Yeah, they're dark ass practitioner, shapeshifter. So they present themselves to the world as being a Queen of Cups, King of Swords, very intelligent energy. Could be a feminine, could be a masculine. It's very androgynous energy, energetically, okay? Hermaphrodite energy. They're a little bit of both. Okay, you got the Queen of Cups and somebody's intuition. Somebody's dark in nature. Their intuition is blocked. They're not the Queen of Cups in the upright or the King of Swords. They're the Queen of Cups in the reverse. They're the King of Swords in the reverse because this is really who they are. High Priestess in the reverse. Clarify what happened. Show me these people. Give me current energy on these people right now. Weighed down, stressed out. Sagittarius energy. Something backfired. These people could be going to jail over some shit. Like, what are y'all doing? The Hierophant energy. They wanted somebody to investigate you. Somebody could have hired a private investigator to track you down. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. Somebody met divine intervention is what they met. Hierophant is giving me investigator, welfare. The welfare of a child, clarify. People could have said that you were negligent. You were doing something. Ten of Pentacles. Pissed off because of your Ten of Pentacles in your new beginning? This is what this is all about. What happened with negligence? Yeah, the Star. Because you moved on. So I'm going to tell you something. Whatever you're doing a whole lot better than you were when you were around whoever the hell these people are. And this is why they did this. Because you're in this Ace of Wands energy. You're inspired to start over, inspired to start anew, a new beginning, Ten of Pentacles, abundant energy, star energy. You're being recognized and you're shining. You're ascending, shining, moving on, moving forward, and you're getting some type of good karma. So somebody thought it not robbery to balance the scales or tip the scales in their favor by way of doing something behind the scenes to make something appear to be real, okay? Trying to invoke some form of fear into your life. With the moon, this is like a hidden strategist, a hidden assassin, hiding behind the moon, doing things energetically, wishing, waiting, wanting, and hoping that you would be weighed down, and this would bring some form of an ending to your new beginning, and that never happened, and it won't happen. Show us these people. So they're watching you, or they're getting some type of information. Page of Cups on children. Page of Wands, Page of Cups. Show me this investigator. This person feels disappointed. Somebody feels like they were chasing a lie, a false report. These people could have said all kinds of things about you. They could have also been advised that this is illegal. So maybe that's why they're in the Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords energy. They could go to jail for this. There are definitely ramifications to this type of behavior. Okay? Severe ramifications. Clarify what happened. This investigator feels stupid. Yeah, it's a wicked witch out here too. Who the hell are these people? This could be the Empress in the reverse, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This could be somebody's mother. A dark energy, dark practitioner. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, High Priestess. What did you do? What did you do? Temperance energy. You're praying. What are you praying for? You're pulling back. Temperance is about balance. Somebody sees that they're just fighting a losing battle, trying to stop you, hurt you. This is supposed to like uproot your new foundation. But you got the divine here. So somebody's praying. Okay, you got Temperance energy. Somebody's birthday could be in December. Somebody could be a Capricorn, Sagittarius, Capricorn. And then you got the High Priestess in the reverse. Clarify the High Priestess in the reverse. What were y'all doing? Show us. They didn't want your new beginning. They didn't want this cycle to be closed. These are people that are like jealous of your success or the fact that you decided to listen to your intuition and sail to calmer waters. Child, that's not a reason to call CPS. You call CPS when children are in danger. So I'm getting like a toxic ass, witchy ass mother figure, godmama, auntie, some woman that's connected to this Sagittarius who's pissed off because you didn't want to be with them with the Two of Cups in the reverse. So somebody said, I'll teach you. And they started to place these false reports with CPS. Now they're looking for help in the reverse. There's spell work here. Clarify the spell work. Somebody's sneaky and deceptive. So somebody was like putting the icing on the cake. These false reports were supposed to top off this black, dark, energetic work that they were projecting onto you. Seven of Swords, very sneaky and deceptive energy. Okay? And it backfired with the Four of Cups. All because there's a Two of Cups in the reverse situation. Now, what led to this Two of Cups in the reverse? This is what people fail to realize. You walked away. You didn't want this. You said, adios, arrivederci, I'm out. You took your child, you took your children, whatever the case. And somebody was doing something real sneaky, deceptive, consistently, obsessively, intentionally. Not only that, they were doing some form of spell work. So this could be the reason that they need help. Maybe they said that you need help. Maybe they were saying that you were mentally unstable. Something like that. Okay? You got the Four of Cups. These people are sadly mistaken, in heavy regret. Whoever this investigator is, the investigator's in the Five of Cups. It's just, or the practitioner. Clarify these people. Yeah, this is somebody that you turned down for some type of a love offer. So this could be an ex-lover and a wicked witch, a mother, a sister, somebody. Somebody said, could you do this person in? They turned me down and they got the nerve to sail to calmer waters, go within and start a new beginning without me. And they're in the Ten of Pentacles. I'm mad about that. Clarify this hovering energy. Show me this projection energy. This person projects onto you all day. They're nasty energy. So you're empathetic. You're an empath. You know this energy is not your energy. Somebody projects this onto you. Three of Swords. They're heartbroken. They're sad, depressed. Could be sitting up thinking about you, talking about you. Mad because whatever they tried to do behind the scenes backfired. You got the Three of Swords. Somebody's heartbroken that whatever this deceptive plan was, it never came into manifestation. It never came into fruition. And I don't foresee that it will. And you got dark ass energetic work. Somebody did a breakup spell between you and your child. Are you crazy? Breakup spells over a mother and child, a father and child, a family. Really, I feel like they did a breakup spell over you and your new beginning. This person hates to see you happy. Help in the reverse, child. They could have said you was unstable. Clarify the Two of Cups in the reverse. Whoever this Sagittarius is, okay? There could be a couple of people here. Yeah, look. Breadcrumb ass offer. Earth energy, Temperance energy. Somebody's birthday's in December. Clarify. Or November. Take it as it resonates. But big earth and fire here. A Gemini could also be significant. This could be one of these witches or something like that. Yeah, look. All because this person wanted to come in and make this bare minimum offer and you turned down the offer. What was the history? Why'd you walk away from this person? I just heard negligent, abusive in nature. Just abusive, selfish, self-absorbed. Okay? Somebody was working real hard. Why'd you walk away from this person? What happened? What happened to this person? Because they were hiding their nasty ass behavior. Somebody had demons. Somebody was a hater, not a lover. And they got upset when you decided to move away the moon. They had a whole bunch of secrets. Clarify secrets. They always love to remember that you turned down their offer. Okay? But they don't want to admit why the Two of Cups is in the reverse, chosen one, and why you walked away. You got death in the reverse. Somebody didn't want to see you ascend beyond them, beyond the situation. This person did not want you healed from something that could have possibly have happened. It's 11:33 on the clock. We got time today. Let's get into it. Hold on. I just heard binding spell. Binding. Somebody wanted to bind themselves to you. This person's embarrassed. And when they couldn't attach themselves to you, and you turned down this Two of Cups, and you sailed to calmer waters, and you moved away, they then attempted to unalive you and shake up your new foundation, placing false reports. Somebody was thinking of any way they could possibly, like, disarm you. Like, this is the energy that I'm getting. To find something wrong. Somebody was digging and digging. Do you hear me? Putting in that work. Whew, goodness. Show me what happened. Why'd you walk away, Starseed? What happened? Because I feel like these people need to be exposed. Because I feel like they still could possibly be trying to hover over your new beginning, your energy. These people are angry because their spell work didn't work. Monitoring spirit energy. Binding spell didn't work. Somebody told people that you were crazy. Okay? That a child was in danger. CPS, Child Protective Services. I just always like to make that clear. People play around with CPS. This is for like serious situations. Somebody's coming up as the Lovers, the Six of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands as their parent energy. Like you love your children. Look, you're manifesting what it is that you want, a new beginning. Child, my goodness. And somebody was hiding something under the moon. Let's just see. Whoever this karmic Sagittarius is in their shadow, Spirit says they're stuck in their shadow. Ooh, goodness. Clarify. This Sagittarius that was left behind, yeah. This person has no vision, no get up and go. Life is not doing anything for them. Life is not lifing, so they thought it not robbery to try to affect you. With the Three of Wands in the reverse, they wanted to affect your new beginning because they couldn't go because this path had been closed. The universe blocked them from coming towards you. Three of Wands in the reverse. You had to burn that bridge to light your way. Clarify this person. What happened here? Yeah, look, you closed out a cycle. It's over. This is over. You can't go type energy. And somebody says, it's not over until I say it's over. It's not over until the fat lady sings. And then the fat lady started singing. Shout out to the fat lady that's singing. Like, pun intended. 10 of Cups. The universe says, I don't think so. Clarify this hovering energy. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. They could have paid somebody to do something to you. Clarify. An investigator. Clarify this person. Show me current energy. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, Page of Cups in the reverse. They said something that you were doing to a child. Some type of abuse, some type of negligence, some type of abandonment, some type of instability, mental instability, financial instability. Whatever they said, it was a lie. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse and the Page of Cups in the reverse. And somebody couldn't find anything. And they did dark magic. What was behind the moon? Why did you walk away from this person? Because they were a nasty ass bastard. That's why. This could be a feminine or a masculine. It's a nasty for the community, nasty ass, karmic ass, Sagittarian ass energy. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Somebody was reckless with their sex. So this is what they were hiding behind the moon or under the moon. Clarify the moon. Why did you walk away, Starseed, from this person? Yeah, because you saw this person was not your wish fulfillment. So somebody sold you on a pipe dream. Somebody sold you on an illusion. They said they would be this. They said they were this, and they were not. Somebody is not committal. Somebody is not what you wanted. So you walked away. You left the offer on the table. And this somehow thrusted this person into a very dark, egotistical energy. With the Two of Cups in the reverse, this person is enraged that you wouldn't allow them to be reckless in your life. Clarify. Why'd you walk away? I can't make this up. The Empress in the reverse. Controlling? Who the hell is that? There's a witch attached to this person. Show me this witch that's attached to this person. This is why you walked away. This might be they doggone mama or they child's mother or some type of witchy ass, warlock ass energy. Somebody is not who they appear to be. You got the Empress in the reverse, unstable energy. Somebody could have been controlling, possessive, dominating. This person didn't like your independence. Somebody didn't want you to think for yourself. Okay, the Star in the reverse and the Knight of Wands in the reverse, and whoever this feminine energy is connected to this masculine, or this masculine connected to this feminine, whatever this energy is, somebody was controlling somebody. Somebody didn't like some. So this is why you walked away. Because we always like to remind these people why you walked away. And this did not work for them. Somebody says it's not over until I say it's over. 10 of Pentacles energy. I feel like there's a mother figure, child's mother, that was jealous of your gifts. Divine Feminine. Clarify the 10 of Pentacles. I feel like this Knight of Wands in the reverse is too. Okay. Why'd you walk away, chosen one? Why'd you walk away? Yeah, third party situation. This person was collaborating with people behind the scenes under the moon, hidden enemies, hidden motives, possibly doing some type of spell work over you to affect your gifts. These people wanted your power. What was behind the moon? Why'd you walk away, chosen one? I can't make it up. They were hiding that they had some type of ulterior motive. Somebody is non-committal. Somebody wanted to feed and or harvest off of your good energy. They were hiding this. If they were collaborating with somebody else, what's behind the moon? Why'd you walk away, Starseed? Yeah, dealing with a dark high priestess again. So dealing with a wicked ass witch. Whoever this Sagittarius is, they were connected to some type of witch. They could be the slave of the witch or something like that. Whatever it is, somebody was hiding their motives, okay? Clarify what's going on behind the moon. Yeah, Queen of Wands in the reverse. Child, somebody got a whole bunch of shit going on under the moon. This person got a whole bunch of lovers. Queen of Wands in the reverse is another witch. This person was having sex with a witch, bound to a witch. The High Priestess in the reverse. Big dark practitioner energy. Jealous, karmic ties, soul ties, sexually transmitted demons, intuition blocked, reckless sex, nasty energy, controlling. And here you are coming up as the 10 of Pentacles, child, and the 10 of Cups. I know you lied in the presence of all of this, so you walked away. These people were collaborating. This Knight of Wands, Sagittarius karmic energy, was collaborating with people behind the moon with either 1 or 2 witches or maybe 3 witches. Okay? Clarify, why'd you walk away? You said, hail to the no. Look, this is not my new beginning. These people were jealous of what inspires you. These people wanted your creativity. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Somebody wanted you to lay down and just kind of be a regular schmegular. This is what I'm seeing. Clarify what happened. You walked away? Yeah, look, they were trying to blind you to the truth. So the fact that you intuitively were sailing to calmer waters or guided by source to do so really pissed these people off. Because you outrank these people. You are the abundance. You are the energy that they want. You are the 10 of Cups, like where you go, the 10 of Pentacles follows. Where you go, the 10 of Cups follows. They wanted you unstable. Okay? Why'd you walk away, Starseed? You made a difficult decision to do so? Yeah, look, you broke free from some type of mental entrapment, binding spells. This masculine could have been trying to bind you to all these witches. What the hell? In the spirit? Spiritually trying to tie you to these people with the 8 of Swords in the reverse. Clarify what's going on, Holy Spirit. Why'd you walk away? Because the Most High told you to. 6 of Cups. Something about children. What's with the children, Holy Spirit? Yeah, these people were attacking children behind the scenes as well. Knight of Swords. You found some type of courage to move forward. Why'd you walk away, chosen one? So this is what made them call CPS on you? Clarify, why'd you walk away, chosen one? For some of you, there's a toxic mother figure here. Auntie, cousin, somebody, maybe all of them connected to this Knight of Wands in the reverse. There's women controlling this Knight of Wands. It's not a king. It's an adult who's out here recklessly having sex with anything that moves because there's some form of a succubus energy attached. They need this Knight of Wands to go fish for divine feminine energy. And here you are with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Oh, they never thought they was going to let you go. They never wanted to let you go. And you broke free from some type of mental entrapment, some type of binding spell. So they felt slighted. And they decided that they were going to call Child Protective Services on you. How dare you get away? Show me this energy. Yeah, how dare you get away? We'll do black magic on you. We'll teach you. Now they sitting up looking crazy in the Nine of Doggone Swords. Bitch, I know you lied. Manipulators. Magician in the reverse is somebody who's negatively trying to manipulate a situation to get a dark outcome, to wreak some type of havoc on your new beginning, on your children. This is ridiculous energy. So this is why you walked away. And now they're in the Nine of Swords. Now they don't know what to do. Now somebody want to be the best person for you with the Empress energy. Would you be? Could you be my baby? Somebody want to be your baby? Somebody want to be your man? I want to be your man. Maybe they broke free from some type of spell. I don't know. This person is saying that you are my person. You are my twin. Where have you been? It's 11:44 on the clock. This could have been a soulmate, child. Ooh, maybe this is the love spell. Clarify the Emperor and the Four of Wands. Five of Cups. Somebody regrets collaborating with a whole bunch of witches, possibly in their family, a baby mama, a auntie, a mama figure. Somebody's been controlled their whole life. Now they're in the Five of Doggone Cups, sad, depressed, because the Two of Cups is in the reverse and you've rejected them after they tried to literally destroy you and steal your gifts and steal your abundance. And they collaborated and they attacked you behind the scenes, you and your children. This is ridiculous energy. Page of Cups in the reverse is people wanting to block your intuition so that you wouldn't be able to make a solid decision. They would have loved nothing more than to have you in the Eight of Swords. But we see here that the Eight of Swords is in the reverse. You broke free from some form of an illusion. Clarify. The Magician in the reverse. So they decided we're going to call CPS on you, and to top it all off, to put the cherry on top of the sundae. Put the cherry on top. We're going to falsely report you to CPS. And then we're going to do a little bit of black magic just to make it all real. Right? This is basically what they did. This is basically what they wanted. You got the Ten of Wands in the reverse. It's a wrap. It's over. It's a heck to the no. It's a no, no, no. And now they don't know what to do. Hold on, y'all. So listen, whatever it was, it didn't go well, okay? So the Nine of Swords could be them needing help. If they did this, then I would not put it past them that they possibly did some type of death magic. Endings, roads being closed, trying to hex you. Whatever this was, they worked really, really hard in an attempt to make something happen. And it was unsuccessful. Whew, child, this is the message. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I feel like these people felt slighted. This is some type of dark ass family, friends, whoever these people are. I feel like you were the main course. I feel like when you entered this person's life or they entered your life, somebody had an ulterior motive from the start, because this is what they do. They're reckless. This is all they know how to be, is reckless. Okay? And I feel like they had a plan for you. and it didn't work out the way they had anticipated. And when you decided to move forward, somebody went above and beyond, Spirit is saying, to tear you down, to destroy you, to make you look crazy, to stop your new beginning, and it backfired. So now they're sitting up feeling crazy, missed opportunity, because remember, you are the abundant energy. These are vampires. These are harvesting energies that wanted to tie you into some type of dark ass witches. It appears as though these dark feminine control this Knight of Wands energy to go out and fish for more energy sexually. And somehow they were siphoning through this person is the energy that I'm getting. And somebody also was coming after your children. Okay, energetically. So you got jealousy, you got somebody that's mad that you were able to listen to your intuition after they had thrown so much black magic at you. You could have felt like, hell no, this is not my person. With the star in the reverse, this Knight of Wands sold you on something that you saw soon and in the nick of time. This ain't what I want. I got to get the hell up out of here. I'm out. So CPS. Now they feel crazy. CPS said, don't you call your ass up here no more. Clarify CPS. Don't you call here no more. Knight of Wands. Don't you call here. Okay? Don't you call here no more. Trying to look for somebody and find out where somebody's at. Let me find out what's going on, y'all. The city is outside. I don't know what they're doing. Somebody knocked on my door. I love y'all. Drop a heart down below. I'll see you in the next video. Peace be with you.